Tuesday, March 15th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Primary day in the state of North Carolina. Get out there and vote today. No weather problems to prevent you from heading out to the polls today. Really a very nice day. Now let me spend some time kind of wrapping up what's happened over the past 24 hours. Let me show you this. Kind of a neat time lapse from yesterday in Charlotte. You had a lot of sunshine through a good chunk of the day, and then watch those clouds build in. The cumulus became more and more prolific, and then eventually some pretty big thunderstorms rumbled through parts of the region as we got later into the afternoon and into the evening hours on yesterday. I'll show you the radar from yesterday in just a moment. There were your high temperatures for Monday. 82 in Fayetteville. Raleigh hit 80, 83 in Columbia and Wilmington. Around the Triad viewing area, mid and upper 70s. And upper 70s to around 80 or so around the Charlotte viewing area. Even 82 yesterday in Wadesboro and Rockingham. It's going to be another really warm day today, and today we'll just subtract the thunderstorm chances out of the forecast. Really a very nice Tuesday across the region. 54 in Charlotte and Greensboro, 59 in Columbia, 57 in Raleigh, 59 in Myrtle Beach, 61 over in Cape Hatteras. Now, this is the radar imagery from early yesterday afternoon till about 1 o'clock this morning. Pretty good scattering of thunderstorms rumbled through the region. Some of these storms were very electric. Some produced some hail and some pretty gusty winds. A couple of the Triad area hail reports, one in northern Forsyth County, another one there north of the Triad when you got up in parts of Stokes County. A couple of half-inch hail reports there. Let me show you a couple of corridors where there were some very intense thunderstorms, though. Upstate of South Carolina, over through the south side of the Charlotte metro, yesterday late in the afternoon and into the evening, some very, very electric thunderstorms that did produce a lot of hail. Look at all those hail reports, some wind reports mixed in there as well. The other spot that had a lot of thunderstorm activity around the Triangle region as we went through the afternoon hours and into the early evening. Some pretty intense clusters of storms, even another final thunderstorm that was very electric moving over Wake County around 11 o'clock or so yesterday evening. And again, in that area, had a lot of hail reports. Now, this morning, it's quiet. There's a peek at the radar of the past couple of hours. No big problems. What's left of that system continues to exit out into the Atlantic and then also up into the northeastern part of the country. So it is a very quiet, nice weather day today for your Tuesday. Lots of sunshine. High temperatures this afternoon look like that. How about 86 in Columbia, Charleston, Chattanooga, 84, Atlanta, 84. Upper 70s for Charlotte and Greensboro, Raleigh too, but there'll be some 80-plus degree readings mixed in parts of those viewing areas here and there. And then lows tonight in the 50s. All right, tomorrow this cold front moves through. A quick little chance of a shower tomorrow morning in the mountains, and I cannot rule out an isolated shower or an isolated rumble of thunder in a couple of Piedmont spots later in the afternoon tomorrow, but the chance of that in any one spot is very, very small tomorrow. And it's going to be a warm day. Look at these highs. 80s in most of North Carolina once you are outside of the mountains tomorrow. Very warm day. And then we get out to Thursday. We begin to step our temperatures down a bit. Really, Thursday still looks like a pretty nice day. Not as warm as Wednesday, but there's your Thursday highs, and then temperatures on Friday continue to gradually cool. And then here comes our next system this weekend. Still working on some details of this one, but this is the European computer model solution, low pressure tracking from the Gulf up to the Carolina coast. And I'm still favoring the time period Saturday night into Sunday morning as the most likely period of precipitation with that system. Still a lot of moving pieces to figure out with that one, though. Let me show you some of the high resolution modeling here. Let me show you first of all what's happening aloft with this system. We'll go with the European. This is Saturday night, pretty sharp trough diving on in that then really sharpens as it moves across the Carolinas. Now, on the other hand, the overnight run of the GFS model, much more broad and diffuse with that 500 millibar energy, not nearly as compact a system. And on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Canadian. Good gracious, look at that. Big upper air low moving in North Georgia and the western parts of the Carolinas as you get into Sunday. So let me show you the result on the various modeling here. Let's start with the European. There's what it looks like Sunday morning. So you have some precipitation, mainly chilly rain, move in Saturday night into Sunday morning. As you get out into early afternoon Sunday, there goes that low. This is a very chilly rain on the northwest side of this storm system, and then there it goes further north from there. So on the European model, Saturday largely okay. But very chilly rain scenario for a lot of us Saturday night and especially into Sunday morning, lingering into Sunday afternoon in parts of the Carolinas. Okay, the Canadian, that very sharp solution I showed you. All right, here's the Canadian. Saturday evening, not much happening, but as you go towards Sunday morning, there's the precipitation breaking out. That's mountain snow on the Canadian. And you notice some of the snow trying to mix in east of the mountains. That is Sunday early afternoon. You see a few of those wet snowflakes trying to mix in as well as you got deeper into Sunday. And there goes the Canadian from there. And it was actually enough on that Canadian model. Let me resize this so you can see that it did put down a little bit of snow on the ground. Certainly snow in the mountains, and even out in parts of the non-mountain areas where you had the bursts of wet snow. On the Canadian model, it was enough to put down a little bit of snow. Now, again, on the other hand from all this, you have the GFS model, which is not nearly as sharp with the system, so you wind up with some scattered showers Saturday afternoon on the GFS. Sunday, not much happening, maybe a few sprinkles or flurries, but certainly not nearly as intensive a system on the GFS as some of the other modeling. So my thinking right now is, again, Saturday night into Sunday morning, I'm kind of leaning in the direction of the European computer model. You get a chilly rain move in. We'll see if we can squeeze in a mainly dry Saturday before that chilly rain arrives Saturday night and into Sunday. And it wouldn't shock me. Certainly the mountains get some snow out of this, and maybe even some of the northern foothill areas saw a few snowflakes, or the Virginia border areas. Wouldn't be shocked if that happened on Sunday, especially if that more intense upper-level energy solution that I showed you on the Canadian were to verify. So we'll see. Kind of an interesting system, over the weekend. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. No video tomorrow. Be back with you on Thursday morning. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.